One of the nicer releases dropping in December 2024 is the Air Jordan 12 Blueberry. In this video, I'm going to go over the release date, availability, I'm going to do a 360 viewing of the shoes, as well as a comparison to an older Air Jordan 12 and a classic colorway of the Air Jordan 12. What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, and today we're going to go over the Air Jordan 12 Blueberry. Now, in this video, I'm going to go over the release date, the price, do a 360 viewing, as well as a comparison to a couple other Air Jordan 12s. Now, if I sound funny, unfortunately, I got a cold, but I know I needed to get this video out, so my apologies on that. Now, as for the release date, this pair is scheduled to drop on December 18th. These will be a GR, which I'll talk about more later on in the video, as well as availability and all that good stuff. The retail price will be $210 in adult sizing, and this shoe is also going to drop in full family sizing. So we have grade school at $150, preschool at $90, and toddler sizes will cost $75. All right. So, I'm going to take you through an unboxing. Let's do a quick 360 though of the box. As you can see, Air Jordan 12, retro, white, black Game Royal, OG style box. Got the Jumpman on the lid, Jordan. Flip you to the back side. And there's nothing but a Jumpman on this one. Alright. Let's open these up. Give you that fresh sneaker smell. Give you that feeling I did. Ooh, okay. Now, that looks bad right there. Really, really bad. The color blocking is really nice, but that right there, I wonder if the other one's like that. Get that heel. I do like the color blocking on these a lot. They're like the Cherry 12s, obviously, everybody knows that. But, it looks like these were worn. Huh, what is all this? Discoloration? I don't know if you could see that, but we're definitely going to bring you to the table and show it. Alright, let's see the other one. Ooh, the craftsmanship is kind of bad on these. Yeah, see? Got that right there, too. I don't know, guys. The blocking is nice, but no, it's not on this one. Okay. Well, I don't mean to bring everybody down. There's your 360. Now, we're going to do a comparison, like always. I did bring some other shoes, and the comparison will be with these. These are... I pulled these out in the other video. The original, I gotta be careful with these because these are gonna fall apart. Air Jordan 12 Cherries. Ooh, these are really nice. Look how bad that is. That's all nasty. I could get these restored, but I don't know. The medial side's pretty bad on these as well. Yeah, let me put these actually up here next to the other ones. Put this over here. Show you this other one. A lot of cracking going on. Not as bad, but still pretty bad, honestly. Such a clean colorway. Oh, all the yellowing, though. Kind of sucks. Alright, and then the last shoe that we're going to do comparison on. 1 second. Okay. You guys might remember these. The French Blue 12s. And these are really clean. These are the 2016 release. As you know, they are returning next year. These are nice. These are really nice. Alright, let me show you the other one. Sorry, guys, about being sick. It's just, it does suck. I don't know what all that is. These have been dead, obviously dead stock. Ugh. It's getting worse as I smear it. Yes, I do have another pair. Yes, I do wear my sneakers. This is just You know, when I really like a shoe, I double up on them, this being one of them. But yeah, we're going to do a comparison with all three. Get your thoughts and opinions and all that good stuff. When it comes to the shoe, it doesn't really have history. However, the pair Blueberry is linked to the Air Jordan 12 Cherry, and that is because this pair takes the same color blocking as the Cherry Air Jordan 12. But this pair features a white, black, and Game Royal colorway. As for the Cherry, that's an OG colorway, which dropped back in 1997. We saw two retro releases, one in 2009, and then the last time they dropped was in 2023. Alright, so bringing you in for a bit of a closer look. As you can see, we have white tumbled leather up top, and then Game Royal, the shade of blue used, runs across the textured mudguard. It also lands on the Jumpman plate on the side. And most of the midsole, however, we do have some white by the heel. Now, as you can see, just bring you in a little bit closer. Hopefully that picks up nicely. You can see the slightly textured leather. It's somewhat tumbled in areas. This I do not like. This is bad. So the shape on these are kind of messed up, and that is due to how they are factory laced. And you see this bulge right here? That's all because of the tissue paper shoved in. Now, I did loosen them up and try to fix them. As you can see from the unboxing video, that was just straight from the box. It was a lot worse. It still looks kind of bad, but I'm sure within time that will kind of take a different form. Now, we also have metallic silver on the Jumpman eyelets. All right, so we'll bring you towards the heel. Move this out the way a little bit. All right, that heel looking really, really nice in my opinion. We got black, a little bit of white up top. With the blue Jumpman, it says Jordan, quality inspired by the greatest player ever. And then the number 23 down at the bottom with some more Game Royal. So let's take you to the medial side. Now, same situation as the lateral. We have white tumbled leather up top, more textured, somewhat tumbled in certain areas. The reptile blue textured, or I should say basketball textured. Some call it reptile, some call it basketball, but that is also on part of the mudguard. And then the plate right here is just blank, but that's also blue, most of the midsole as well. Now let's bring you to the toe. We got a little bit of the Jumpman coming up right there in black, white on the toe box, and then down the tongue, we have white constructed with leather, black Jumpman up top, 2-3. They only come with one set of laces, which is white. I don't think Jordan 12s really come with two sets, but on the liner inside, we do have black. Let me pull out the insole on this one. Be right back. All right, so insoles were super easy to pull out on these. So all black. Got the Game Royal Jumpman, and here is the back side of the insoles. If you ever want a legit check, like I always say, this is the best way. But yeah. Now let's bring you to the sole. I did that in a really weird way to flip that. So as you can see, we got blue throughout. We have carbon fiber on the base, which mixes kind of a white shade in black. Black on the pods, white 2-3 by the toe. And then the other half of the Jumpman coming up. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm really sick. It's pretty bad. All right, and this is what I was talking about right here. Yeah, it was on this shoe, I think. You see like the bleeding on the sole. I mean, yeah, you're going to be wearing them, so it's not so bad. Is it this one too? No, not really. But it's just these little small things, especially at 210. Like, I want my shoes to be nice, but again, that's going to vary. Like, this is a shoe you definitely need to pick up in hand, or in person, I should say. And make sure your pair isn't all thrashed, because these are kind of messed up, and I've seen worse. And like right here, you can see like the glue stain a little bit right there bleeding. And then just right down here, look at this. It looks like it's been worn. They haven't been. That came straight out of the shipping box and actually picked them. So there's no way. And I don't wear them because I can't wear them. Otherwise, I'd be doing on feet. But yeah, there is your 360 viewing. So the first, I guess you could say comparison, or more so a side-by-side that we're going to do, is with the Cherry 12s. Bam. Now this is the OG pair. So as you can see, these are deteriorating. They are cracked. They are yellowed. But this is more so just to do like a color blocking check side by side, because the shape, there's no matchup on this pair or any of the newer retros. But red on the mudguard, blue on the mudguard, pretty straightforward. Let me see if I can do this right without messing everything up. I got to be really careful with these 12s because I feel like if I hit them hard enough, you guys are going to see them just shatter on camera. But here is the back heel on these. As you can see, the color blocking is on point. It's just that they changed the color. So instead of red, we have blue. I believe this pair is a little bit of a smaller size. I believe it's a 9.5 too, if that makes any difference on the sizing, or I should say the shape. I will say on the OG pair, it does look slightly less textured. It is still textured, but not to like the degree of this pair. All right, so let's bring you, I'm gonna show you well, we saw the tongue on this one, so we'll kind of put that over there, but I gotta be careful with this one. Oh, here, let's see how we're gonna do this, yeah. So we got the Jumpman 2-3 running down in black, still factory laced. The tongue comes up a little, am I tripping? The tongue's a little bit higher on the OG. You can't really move it much more. It's like stuck there on the Game Royal. But yeah, let's show the outsole. So the outsole, here we go on the Game Royal. And then we move these out the way. Show you the outsole on these, the Cherry 12s. So aside from like the yellowing, you can see they did a pretty good job as far as color matching with just the swapping of the colors. But yeah, if I had to pick between the two, I'm definitely going to take the Cherry every time. Although this Game Royal or the Blueberries is a great new colorway of the shoes. I'm not going to take away from it. Very dope, especially being a big fan of blue. I like those a lot. All right, so for our last comparison, let me move the OG out of the way. We got the French Blue 12s. Now, let me move this, get this right. The reason why I decided to compare it for two reasons. One, the French Blue 12s are returning next year. But two, everybody's saying they're going to pass on these because these are returning. And that's totally fine. But I just felt like, hey, maybe I could do like a 360 viewing, talk about the differences a little bit here and there. Might persuade people that are on the fence of these, waiting for these. Maybe you decide to buy both. I don't know. But I will say, in my opinion, I like the shade of blue used on the Blueberry more, personally. But again, that's just me. The blue on the French Blue is a little bit darker. The Blueberry is a lot more vibrant. And you might have seen the official photos. The official photos on these that just came out, they're not that good. Like, it shows them a lot darker. Look at, see, these are factory lace still too, and they don't have that indent right there like these. That's kind of crazy. They need to really fix that. I don't know if it's just because they're tying them up so tight or what they're really doing, but they definitely need to fix that. But all right, let's get to the heel. So the French Blue has red 2-3. The Blueberry has white. A lot of differences going on here. Another thing you could see is it's a little bit translucent, like the glue you could tell up here, but this pair you don't see that. All right, so let's bring you to the medial side. These are nice though. Both pairs are really nice. They're dope. Obviously I like them because I bought them. These I'm going to buy, but I think I'm going to wait to see if they go on sale. That's just me. So I already showed you the tongue, I think, twice on these. So let me just show you the tongue on these. The French Blue running down. The only downfall on these is like a white liner. I don't really care for the white liners on the shoes because they get dirty so quick. So this is a plus how it's a black liner. But let me give you a shot of that toe real quick. If that's in focus. There we go. And then let me move this out the way. And let me show you the outsole on this one. See if I can do a little stack here. You kind of see it. So right here, you could definitely tell the different shade of blue used. But yeah, both they're dope. You can't go wrong with either or. So if you're holding out and waiting for the French Blue to drop, then I totally get it. But if you know, I mean, I don't want to do a lineup here. But if you want both pairs, I mean, I get that too. But which pair are you picking out of these three? For me, every time I gotta go with the Cherry. The Cherry's nice, but this would be like not a close second, but it's a second, and this would be third. That's just my opinion. Let me know yours down below. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the 360 viewing, the comparison, the unboxing. Just to recap, the Air Jordan 12 Blueberry will drop on December 18th for $210 in adult sizing. Grade school will cost $150. Preschool is priced at $90, and toddler sizes will cost $75. Now let's talk about availability. This pair is a big, big GR. A lot of pairs have been produced. They will be available, like I mentioned, in full family sizing. So this pair will not be difficult to get your hands on for multiple reasons. One, yes, they do have some hype behind them, a little bit, not a ton. And I get why, because the color blocking is clean. But there's a few factors that I think this pair might go on sale. Maybe not online, because I've noticed that Jordan 12s, when they drop online, they sell pretty well. But if you go into store, it's a different story. Now, it's December. This is, Christmas. People are buying gifts for people. So people may not have that type of money to spend on another pair of shoes. And I get that. Another reason would be that the Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue is dropping next weekend. I think a lot of people are going to focus on that shoe, although I still think those are going to sit. Jordan Brand made a ton of pairs of those. They might do decent online, but I truly believe that if you go in store, you'll be able to get them on sale eventually. But getting back to this pair, the other factor that I believe they're going to go on sale is 2025. You guys know 2025 is insane. The amount of releases that are coming. You might have missed it, but I broke the news that the Air Jordan 11 Gamma would be returning during the holiday 2025 season, as well as some other stuff that is now 100% confirmed to be released. If you missed that video, there will be a link in the description below. Also, there will be a link for the Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue review video if you want to check that out too. But all those factors that are going on with this pair, I believe that they won't be difficult to get. That's for sure. But online, I'm not too sure if they're going to go on sale because, again, 12s do move fast. Now, what I suggest everybody to do is, if they're able to, pick these up in store, because since this is a massive GR, the craftsmanship is all over the place. This pair isn't horrible. I've seen worse, especially on this shoe. There are some glue stains. In certain areas, it looks like the shoes have been worn, but again, they haven't. But some of the stuff that I did see was paint chipping, glue stains pretty much everywhere across the mudguard, and stuff like that. And if you don't care about that stuff, that's totally fine, but I know there's people that do. So I just want to give you guys that do care a heads up on that. But other than that, just to say the positives about this shoe, I really like the color blocking. It's clean. It's very nice. My favorite color is blue. My favorite Air Jordan 12 is the cherry. So for me, I feel like this is a no-brainer. But personally, I'm going to wait. I'm going to see if I can't get them on sale, because I've been buying too many sneakers, and I plan on buying too many sneakers in 2025. And I have to be somewhat selective, pick and choose what I need and what I want, versus something that I feel like I could wait a bit, and if I decide down the road I want them still, I'll pick these up. But like always, let me know your thoughts on the Air Jordan 12 Blueberry. Are you planning on picking them up, or are you passing, waiting to see if they may go on sale? This is Brian from Sneaker Files. If you stumbled across this review, I am known for sneaker news videos. That's somewhat of my expertise, but trying to get back into reviews. So like always, I appreciate your feedback on these videos. If you got a second, like always, appreciate a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe by hitting the button below. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe. Alright, so what you guys really think about these? Let me know down below. But on a side note, today's Saturday, and on Monday, I'm going to be dropping another news video with a lot of new leaks in it. So a lot of holiday stuff that hasn't leaked yet. And actually one thing from fall too that is now confirmed. But yeah, I'm going to be dropping that video Monday. So like always, be on the lookout for that.